Good people, what's going on? We are back and you're watching another edition of, what's the show, Josh?
Necessary Knowledge and Nonsense.
Yes, sir. We are back and we have two very special guests with us today. And once again, you guys are going to enjoy this. And should we introduce them now or should we try to keep them waiting?
I think they can introduce themselves.
All right, cool.
So we can start. Whoever wants to go first.
Alright, my name is Taylour Butler.
TV.
I'm Vincent Davis.
All right, cool.
We're glad to be here.
Cool.
We hope so.
Yeah, most definitely. These guys are very unique. They all have had their own fair share of experiences. So
last week.
yeah, exactly. So with Taylor, just knowing that he experienced a lot too, and being at Kentucky and then going overseas as well. So Taylor, like if you could, could you tell us like what your major is and what you've done throughout the past 2 or 3 years? Because I found it very interesting. So I know that the audience will as well.
Yeah. So I spent freshman year at Kentucky, the University of Kentucky, studying equine science and management. And then this sophomore year, I spent the first semester at the University of Texas in the Brownsville, which is like on the border of Mexico.
That's awesome.
And I spent the next semester at University of Virgin Islands on St. Croix.
Wow.
Now, how do you feel about the wall?
The wall.
The
There's already a wall, but
well, what about the upgraded wall? That
the upgraded,
the upgraded version.
I mean,
that Trump
to be
wants.
honest, it'd be kind of cool, like some Great Wall of China stuff, but for America. But I mean, I don't think it's possible.
my favorite comedian says that by the time they actually build the wall, we'll be the ones trying to get over there versus them trying to get over here. Because this country's gonna fall apart. So
You think so?
on a happy note.
I know. I segue.
No, so like, what is it like moving around? Pretty much each semester you got a different school. So like, how is it?
Yeah.
Like, first of all, what is the program that you're in that allows you to do that? And then what is it like meeting new people? And what's your favorite place so far?
All right, got 3 questions. All right, program is gonna be National Student Exchange. It's available at most colleges. You gotta check online. Just type in National Student Exchange, and then what's the second question?
The second question, that's terrible. The second question was, I don't even remember, but I wanted to know like which one you enjoyed the most.
Oh, that's easy. It's gonna be St. Croix because it's the tropical island. Got a beach every day.
Oh, speaking on that, St. Croix, is that still like considered like U.S. territory?
Yeah, it's treated as U.S. territory. They don't get many rights.
What's the language over there?
I would say it's kind of like a Crucian language because it's kind of like a melting pot of
Choctaw.
You got Spanish, you got like African, Caribbean,
Yeah.
all those islands, all of them different. So
Is
it's
it-
kind of big melting pot.
Is it a tourist attraction? Like, is it well developed at all?
Nah, my island. There's three Virgin Islands the U.S. owns. You got St. Croix, St. Thomas, and I forgot the other one. But St. Croix is kind of like a rural island. Like
Gotcha.
nothing's out there. And they got one dock. Cruises usually come like once a month, I think, something like that. St. Thomas, on the other hand, it's like 30 minutes away. They get all the cruise ships. And
Yeah, I heard of St. Thomas. Yeah.
I think I may have been there actually.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, Vincent. So you go to West Georgia.
Yeah, man.
What's that like?
Hey, he's a busy man, Josh. He's already on his phone.
Sorry.
What you mean? What you mean? Like, what's it like?
What is it like? What's your experience at West Georgia? Well, cause like you kind of live here in
Well,
Fairfield
as
now.
far as like my freshman year, it was kind of trash.
It was trash.
Yeah, I mean, I messed it up for myself because I was just like, I didn't focus. Yeah.
Was
I was
it
just
academics or like?
I was wasting time up there. Yeah,
Okay.
academics and overall. Yeah, I mean, I passed my classes
Mhm.
and I failed like 2 or 3 classes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on
It
me.
happens.
Because I was bull.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whoa.
so I didn't mean to smack the. Can I say that?
No.
What actually?
Alright, we just have to beep it out. Alright, just
But
keep going.
yeah.
Cool.
And like as far as like the people I met, they were cool. Everybody was cool people,
Yeah.
but I don't want to say I distance myself because they're good people. They're good
Yeah.
people. But I try to like distance myself from those people by coming back home and getting my work done and like yeah overall.
Hey, I understand. And like speaking on that, what message would you have to say to students that's coming in or transferring and like they can be thinking, I'm coming to Georgia State, I can turn up, have fun and stuff. And like we should always have balance, but what message do you have for those students to
Message.
just stay focused and understand that, yeah, you can party and stuff, but at the end of the day you still have to be on your task.
Time management.
Time management.
Literally just time management.
Cool.
If you got time management, you can do. I'm not saying I was just out there. You can drink. I'm saying on weekends like you can go out party, do whatever you do in your spare time. My fault, I didn't mean to say, but do whatever you want to do in your spare time. Prepared to happen to just do your work first, and after that,
You'll be good.
go
I think what you're saying is have priorities.
You know what I'm saying? Have priorities.
I think that's
In
what
other words.
Don't just. I mean, even if you don't do that, you like you wanna. You know.
Bruh, Vincent. All
I'm
right.
just letting you know.
Vincent.
I'm just letting you know. If we gonna keep it like.
Vincent,
Oh my
this show is funneled through the school.
It is. I thought y'all were doing like their own like.
No,
section.
yeah,
I thought it was too. I thought it was y'all.
Nah, this is
Funnel
the school.
through
This is the school.
All right, I'm gonna cut it like that, but that's what I pretty much have priorities in time management. I'm done.
Perfect. All
I
right.
thought it was.
And Taylor, like, how did you stay focused on your schoolwork, knowing that you had so much going on? You were transferring, well, not transferring, but you were going to like
Exchanging.
different environments, exchanging.
Yeah.
So, how did you remain focused and also inspired? Because I know people get homesick and stuff. So, just seeing that you were traveling from Texas, St. Croix, Kentucky, what kept you inspired? What drove you to just stay on the path?
Well, that's pretty simple. I would have to say funding from my parents. You know, if I didn't come back with the grades, they were gonna cut me off. It's gonna be over.
Yeah.
So, had to get the A's, the B's, the little B's. Had to get most of the A's though.
Yeah,
So,
that's
Damn.
amazing.
it's possible.
Yeah, anything's possible. Would you tell students to probably jump into this field or try the student exchange?
Oh yes, yeah,
Why
most
so?
definitely. You know, especially like if you're from Atlanta,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna be introduced. You're only gonna know the Atlanta culture. You're only gonna grow up here.
Right.
The world's much larger. You know, you got different types of people, different types of
Calories.
like different colors of the world, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, so at Kentucky, your basketball team is essentially an NBA team.
Yeah.
So do people get starstruck as you see like players walk through campus?
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's the white girls.
The
They
white
kind
girls?
of they look at them like they golden
Yeah.
tokens,
So
and
you can
something.
trap them. Yeah.
Yeah. But the black people, they don't really like, you know, we just look at them like they're normal. Like they don't, like, you know, treat them as normal people.
Have you ever had a class with them? Or
Uh,
because they're all freshmen, so it's not like they're taking deep
If-
classes.
True.
if I did have a class with them, I probably wouldn't know because they'd be walking in like the last 5 minutes
Yeah,
and
true.
then leaving in like 2 minutes.
Wow. And Taylor, I've heard you speak about people like Tyler Eulis before.
Yeah.
All right,
man.
for all those people,
He's easy, man.
because like at most schools, even here at State, like we can be around great athletes, but not people that we know are first round draft picks.
Yeah.
So how was that experience seeing people like Tyler Eulis or Devin Booker, who just scored 70 points in an NBA game? So how was that seeing potential superstars every single day? On
I mean,
campus?
to be honest, I don't really watch basketball that much, but I knew he was big because like everybody was telling me he was
Yeah.
big. And like you could tell he was big because he got the nice car and everything. But
Mhm.
to be honest, I just look at him like he's normal.
Gotcha.
I'll just be honest, that what
Because
you
people
just
are people,
said
so.
sounds illegal, as he's a college kid.
yeah, you already know
He
under the
saw it
table
though. He
stuff.
saw it. Yeah. That's crazy. So were they like somewhat cocky because you already know jocks get like that negative just
Yeah.
connotation that they
Yeah.
have to be cocky because they're in that environment and you know they're being fed
I mean,
a
you
bunch
got
of money.
you got the whole school hyping you up. You
Yeah.
know, the whole school.
Country, actually.
The
Yeah.
whole country.
Country
Yeah,
as well.
everybody's hyping you up. You're gonna feel that way. You know,
Yeah.
feel like a superstar.
Wow.
I got a question.
Yeah, sure.
All right, somebody said I look like De'Aaron Fox. Do I look like that man?
Yeah, you kind of do.
Who's that?
De'Aaron
He's-
Fox,
he's
star
like
point guard
Kentucky,
for
yeah.
Kentucky. Yeah.
Just looking.
Oh,
check him
yeah,
out,
yeah.
man. I look like
You
him.
show me the photo of that.
Yeah, I was like,
You don't look like him.
No,
That's
what I thought.
Seen him. You
because I was
seen
like, what you think?
him. Somewhat.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
Alright.
And speaking of basketball in school, but I know this might be a terrible segue, but Vincent, at West Georgia, what did you like and what did you take from it? And for students here at Georgia State,
What you mean?
like what experiences did you learn and feel at West Georgia?
I mean, I made good connections. You know, you got out of your
Mhm.
comfort zone. You met different people.
Yeah.
That was all good. That was everything was good. It was a good experience overall.
Got you.
So
And,
what's over there?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I mean, not nothing. It's Carrollton, so it's pretty much you're surrounded by white people, but like redneck white people.
So
So it's kind of like you can go out. Well, you don't go out. You just go to the apartments and have a good time. Or you kind of got to go to Georgia State parties or go down there and see other people.
if anything's happening, it's happening on campus. It's
Yeah,
no,
nothing really.
Alright, so it's not much branching out.
Yeah, you got food
Mm-hmm.
if you want to do that, but as far as like going out, nah.